is the real thing. Tell me, can you feel me? So wait till they drop this, dancing on the ceiling. Hey, yo, homie, what you tripping on? Looking at life like, how did I get it?
After finishing third in the first season of X Factor USA, Rene is gearing up for the release of his major label debut after signing a contract with Epic Records after the competition. During the first season of X Factor, Rene continuously showed not only his vocal talents, but also his incredible songwriting skills. He was the only contestant to perform his own material throughout the competition. Although Rene didn't take home the $5 million first prize and recording contract, he did take home a lot of inspiration and mentoring from both Cowell and L.A. Reid, who each had a hand in Chris's development as a vocalist and entertainer. So how does Chris look back on his time on X Factor? Artisan News recently caught up with Rene, who was taking a break in his busy recording schedule, to get his thoughts on finishing third on X Factor and what he learned from his experience working with Simon Cowell and L.A. Reid.
Looking back on the very beginning to actually just wanting to do it and then actually making it through to the top 3, you know what I mean? Top 3 winner, like it's so crazy. Looking back at all the experiences, all the people I met, and you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that you can win this and that no matter what, that you're going to go do big things. Like that was just like, I don't know if that's advice, but that's just positive stuff that they said to me.
So what can fans expect with Chris's upcoming new release?
It's going to be pop music, but when you say pop music, there's so many different kinds, because Rihanna's pop music. So when you listen to Rihanna, I don't know if you think pop, but that's pop music right there. So it's really interesting. You can go to any genre being pop. There's a little hip-hop in pop. There's a little alternative or rock and pop, and there's, you know, that Stevie Wonder feel. That's pop music, right? That's soul pop. So I have like soul, pop, hip hop in mind. That's the feel of the whole CD. A little bit of soul, a little bit of hip hop, and a little bit of pop.
One of Chris's original songs that truly made an impact on X Factor was his song Young Homie, which clearly was the first pick to be the first single. After a little studio polishing, the track was released to radio the week of March 12th. It immediately made an impact, landing at number 39 on the iTunes singles chart before it will undoubtedly debut on the Billboard Hot 100 chart next week. So what was the inspiration for his hit single, Young Homie?
Well, it's me talking to myself as a younger me, but it's not just that. It's me like wanting to talk to all the kids that are going to be young homies and try to have to prove themselves and gonna have to go through life and see what happens, and just it's about me growing, you know what I mean, and hopefully other people can be inspired, and a lot of them have been. So
and what would the young Rene feel about getting advice from the older, more mature Rene?
The younger Chris want to listen probably, but wait a second, hold on, let me think about that. Yeah, I would have looked up to me right now. I would actually thinking about that. I'd be like, dude, yeah, I'm going to be like that. Yeah.
For those not familiar with Chris's story, before making a name for himself on X Factor, he was working as a trash collector to support his 2-year-old son, and at the time of his first audition was 70 days clean after having completed a rehab program to kick his cocaine and meth addictions. After battling and overcoming his demons, Rene is ready to release an album that borders on pop and hip-hop, although as of press time, the album has no official release date or title. Look for Rene to release the album in the next few months, which will be followed by a headlining tour in support of the new record.